Welcome back to Beast Instinct, the channel where we dive deep into the wild, the fierce, and the fascinating. But today, we're not looking at a giant predator or a dangerous reptile. No, today's star is a creature so tiny, so small, that you could almost fit it in your pocket. But don't be fooled. Behind those big round eyes and tiny paws lies one of the boldest personalities in the entire animal kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Chihuahua. Now, at first glance, you might think, oh, it's just a cute little dog. But no. Chihuahuas are living proof that size means absolutely nothing when it comes to courage. These little guys are ancient warriors, descendants of a dog called the Techichi, which lived alongside pre-Columbian civilizations in Mexico. That's right, long before the internet, memes, or even pizza. The ancestors of the Chihuahua were already walking proudly next to Mayans and Toltecs. That makes them one of the most historic and legendary dog breeds in the world. But history is just the beginning. What really makes the Chihuahua stand out is its attitude. These dogs might weigh only 2 or 3 pounds, but their confidence level is about the size of a lion. They'll bark at strangers, challenge dogs 10 times their size, and guard their home as if they were protecting an ancient temple. Imagine a tiny knight in shining armor, except the armor is usually a sweater, because let's face it, Chihuahuas hate the cold. And speaking of their size, here's a fun fact. The Chihuahua is the smallest dog breed in the world. Some of them are so tiny they could sit comfortably in a teacup. That's why many people think of them as fragile little pets. But make no mistake, these mini warriors have an iron will and a fiery spirit. They may be small, but their loyalty and bravery are enormous. Chihuahuas are also known for their expressive faces. One moment they look sweet and innocent, and the next second they're giving you that classic wide-eyed stare, as if they're planning world domination. Their eyes, their ears, their tiny but mighty bark, everything about them screams, I may be little, but I run this place. And let's not forget, these dogs are natural guardians. It is hilarious when you think about it, having the smallest dog breed on earth act like a full-time bodyguard. But that's exactly what they do. They'll stand by your side, bark at anyone who comes too close, and make sure the world knows this house belongs to a Chihuahua. So, in summary, part 1 of our journey shows us that Chihuahuas are not just cute pocket-sized pups. They are ancient, bold, and filled with fiery energy. They are the little titans of the dog world. So we've already learned that the Chihuahua is a tiny warrior with an ancient past and the heart of a lion. But now it's time to explore the quirks, secrets, and unforgettable charm that make this dog one of the most iconic animals on earth. First, let's talk about their personality. If you've ever met a Chihuahua, you know that they're not shy. In fact, they usually act like they own the room the moment they walk in. It doesn't matter if there are bigger dogs, humans they don't know, or even a vacuum cleaner. Chihuahuas will stare it down, bark at it, and show no fear. They are small in size, but their ego, absolutely enormous. And honestly, that's what makes them so lovable. But beyond the confidence, Chihuahuas are also known for being incredibly loyal. Once they choose their human, it's over, you're their world. They'll follow you around the house, curl up in your lap, and give you that "Don't leave me" look every time you go to the door. Some people even say Chihuahuas are shadow dogs, because they stick so close to their owners, it's like having a second heartbeat walking beside you. Now here's something amazing. Chihuahuas can live a very long life. While many dog breeds live around 10 to 12 years, these little warriors can reach 15 to 18 years, and sometimes even longer. That means if you bring a Chihuahua into your life, you're not just getting a pet, gaining a lifelong companion. And oh, we cannot ignore the fashion side of Chihuahuas, since they're so tiny and sensitive to the cold. Humans love to dress them up in sweaters, jackets, or even superhero costumes. Admit it, there's nothing more iconic than seeing a Chihuahua walking down the street looking like Batman, while still barking at a Great Dane, as if to say, I am vengeance. Of course, Chihuahuas have also become internet legends. With their bug-eyed stares, dramatic poses, and over-the-top reactions, they've fueled thousands of memes, TikToks, and viral videos. Whether it's a Chihuahua trembling under a blanket or one screaming at its reflection in the mirror, the internet just can't get enough of them. But let's not forget their heritage. Remember, this isn't just a toy-sized pet. This is a breed with deep cultural roots. In ancient times, the Techichi dogs were believed to guide souls to the afterlife. That means every Chihuahua today carries a piece of ancient legend in its DNA. So next time you see one wrapped up in a pink hoodie, remember, behind that adorable look lies the descendant of a sacred guardian. To wrap it all up, Chihuahuas may be small, but they are giants in spirit. They are bold protectors, loyal companions, internet icons, and living history all rolled into one tiny package. They prove, better than any other animal, that greatness isn't measured in size, it's measured in heart. So the next time someone laughs at a Chihuahua, just remind them, inside that little body is the courage of a lion, the loyalty of a knight, and the history of an ancient legend. This has been Beast Instinct, where every creature, big or small, shows us the true power of the wild.